We've traveled to some amazing places in the world, but one of the highlights has always been the animals. So, here are a list of the top animals we've seen on our travels. Quick disclaimer: no zoos, no parks, nothing like that. It has to be in the wild. So, let's get started with sharks. We've seen sharks in a few different places. We've seen a basking shark in Boston on the tour there, a couple of little reefy shark things in South Africa, and these ones in the photos from the Bahamas are quite cute, cute sharks. The reason they're quite low is one, I'm just bitter that I haven't got any decent photos of them, and two, the South Africa trip was my 40th birthday, and my actual 40th birthday was meant to be seeing great white sharks, which is what the trip was. But they didn't have any, and they hadn't been there any for months. So one of my life's ambitions has been unfulfilled. So yeah, sharks are great, but they're still a bit triggering for that reason. Next, we have a cougar or mountain lion, if you prefer not to have those juvenile jokes about cougars. This is, again, not the greatest picture, but you can just about make out its ears and face on the left. The funny thing about this was up Grouse Mountain in Vancouver, and we're sort of just walking around, minding our own business, and my wife points over, so seems to be a big dog over there. Looked over, that's not a dog, it's a cougar. So apologies about the picture, but we slowly backed away because we were quite a long way from civilization, and managed to come out unscathed. But yeah, that was a good spot. Now we head over to Borneo for the orangutans, the wise men of the forest, the jongleurs of the monkey world. This is technically cheating a little bit because, well, I said no zoos or parks, but this is actually a sanctuary. Yeah, I don't know, I've not actually checked, but this was a Rasa Ria Reserve, which is part of the Shangri-La Rasa Ria Resort in Kota Kinabalu. The centre had a few young orangutans, juvenile orangutans, orphaned, as well as a ridiculously cute little orangutan baby that was orphaned. It was very, very young, very, very weak, but also very cute. So I know that's not technically within my boundaries, but I make the rules, and they're just amazing creatures. We go back to the big cats. This time not a mountain lion, but a real lion. We got up close and personal in Amboseli National Park with a couple of juvenile males who sat in perfect position. You'll see from the van just how close we were. Got a couple of great shots of the little cat yawning, which is excellent. We also went to Savo West, where we did almost see a kill. You'll see these pictures of the group of lionesses were sort of sitting down, one minding their own business, and then there was a baby giraffe that wandered in. The one of the lionesses perked up and bent down, crouched, ready for the giraffe. We thought we were going to see a kill, not being morbid, but it's nature. Alas, the giraffes got spooked, ran away, and the lioness went back down to sit in the shade. And the last one for today would be the sea lion. A bit like the cougar incident, we stumbled upon this sea lion hidden right behind a wall at La Jolla Beach, and it kind of got a bit spooked and started running around. You'll see it settled right down by the stairwell, and some kiddies teased it a little bit, and it got a little bit angry, but it kind of waddled around a bit and shouted a bit. You've probably seen a few stories about how irked and angsty these sea lions get. They are pretty fearsome, actually, so you don't want to get too close because they could take a bite out of you. So have your wits about you if you're around La Jolla Beach in San Diego. So that's just some of the fun animals we've seen around the world. Watch this space, more to come.